From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the daily news for February 10th, 2026. These are the stories we are reporting at this hour. Mexico's most populous state said Monday it was stepping up health screening at schools and recommended the use of face masks for students and staff as the country confronts a growing measles outbreak. The decision by Mexico State followed similar measures announced last week in the western state of Jalisco, site of the country's largest outbreak, where masks are now required in the schools of its capital, Guadalajara, Mexico's second largest city. Through February 6th, there were 2,143 confirmed measles cases nationwide and nearly 6,000 suspected cases. Jalisco was home to more than half of Mexico's confirmed cases, but there are confirmed cases from Mexico's northern border to its southern border. The Health Department of Mexico State, which hugs Mexico City on three sides, said students' temperatures will be taken at school entrances and the state will push a vaccination campaign. Turning to news in the United States, President Donald Trump has made another threat against Canada. This time he has threatened to block the anticipated opening of an international bridge between Windsor, Ontario, and Detroit, Michigan. I will not allow this bridge to open until the United States is fully compensated for everything we have given them, and also importantly, Canada treats the United States with the fairness and respect that we deserve, Trump said on Monday in a nearly 300-word post on Truth Social. We will start negotiations immediately. With all of that we have given them, we should own perhaps at least one half of this asset. The revenues generated because of the U.S. market will be astronomical. Canada paid the full $6.4 billion to build the Gordie Howe Bridge, which began construction in June 2018 and was set to open in early 2026. A federal judge on Monday blocked a California law from going into effect that would ban federal immigration agents from covering their faces, but they will still be required to wear clear identification showing their agency and badge number. California became the first state to ban most law enforcement officers from wearing facial coverings under a bill that was signed in September following the summer of high-profile raids by immigration and customs enforcement officers in Los Angeles. The Trump administration filed a lawsuit in November challenging the laws, arguing that they would threaten the safety of officers who are facing harassment, doxing, and violence, and that they violated the Constitution because the state is directly regulating the federal government. Judge Christina Snyder said she issued the initial ruling because the mask ban, as it was enacted, did not apply to state law enforcement authorities, discriminating against the federal government. The ruling could have national implications as states grapple with how to deal with federal agents enforcing the Trump administration's immigration crackdown. And turning to news from Pennsylvania, cracking down on the price of prescription drugs is a hefty task, but state lawmakers are hoping to take a step in the right direction by closing an insurance loophole that's taking more money out of patients' pockets. As the costs of prescription drugs continue to rise, more people are getting sicker. Democratic State Representative Emily Kincaid of District 20 said that's especially the case for those with chronic illnesses who may not be able to afford their meds. The problem is because of insurers' copay accumulator policies, according to Kincaid, who added that insurance companies are not counting these payments from manufacturer assistance programs toward patients' overall deductibles. As a result, when that assistance money runs out, these people who are already receiving help to pay their meds need to basically pay their entire deductible again. This week, she's planning to introduce a bill that would create the Prescription Drug Copay Fairness Act to eliminate these insurer policies. It basically requires them to acknowledge payments made by manufacturer assistance programs towards patient copays, Kincaid said. And that's the news at this hour. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the PEP Radio page at paequality.com, Roku, and Alexa. Pennsylvania Equality Project is conducting its housing survey for 2026. Details are available on the PEP Radio page at paequality.com. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.